Welcome to my world, everyone. This is Like It or Not with Michael Lane, and Michael Lane is who I be. Hey, all the information you need on my show and where to follow me on Twitter, all that is down there. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Hey, this is unbelievable. Look, Chicago is where I'm at and where I'm from. And I'm going to talk a little local politics. Sort of. Kind of. Well, the president is here doing his regular old duties, not fixing the country, not doing what he need to do to get this country back on the right shape, back in the right frame of the Constitution and anything. No, the Constitution's gone, everything's gone. But he's here to campaign and fundraise. You know, raise a whole bunch of money for his rich white liberal buddies, the Democratic Party up there, for Dick Durbin. Well, Dick Durbin is going up for re-election. He's an Illinois senator. And very interesting story coming up. Now, I want you to take a look. I'm going to show you a picture, and I want you to take a look at him. Okay. All right. That man is the Reverend Corey Brooks. Now, here in Chicago, it's very hard. It's extremely hard to find a real, true reverend here. Because we got a lot of poverty pimps. We got a lot of liberal preachers preaching the gospel of liberalism. Somebody said, now I'm going to quote the doctor of common sense, E.T. Williams. He said that somebody took God out of the schools, but they also took God out of the church. It is now filled and drenched in the political democratic ideology. That's the gospel. Jesus has been replaced by Obama. And it's very hard to find a real, true reverend. Because every reverend you see about this, especially that's out there in the forefront, that's putting their faces out there and inviting all these politicians in their churches. We have one that isn't going that route. He's known as the quote-unquote Rooftop Reverend. They call him the Rooftop Reverend because he stayed on that rooftop of this building where he wanted to make a community center, and he walked for a whole bunch of miles to stop violence, and so he was very, very well known in that. But he wasn't doing this for show. He wasn't doing this for popularity. I'm going to tell you why. This should be big news locally, but it's not. It's really being swept under the rug. The Reverend Corey Brooks is not endorsing Senator Dick Durbin in his re-election. He has put his hat of endorsement behind his challenger, Republican Jim Oberweis. Now, not the fact that he is actually a Republican or anything like that. It could have been an independent. It could have been a libertarian. You never know, you know. But this long as not Democrat. That's it's unbelievable. Because he actually was saying that Democrats became comfortable in knowing that the black race is constantly voting for these people. So they really don't campaign for them. They really don't do much for them. But he went a step further. Around my territory. He says, quote, "Our community has suffered a lot under Democratic policies. And a lot of what we're experiencing, some of those policies have been promoted by a large amount of Democrats," unquote. He is the pastor of New Beginnings Church of Chicago. This is a good man. This is a real one. Because he had realized, because like him, I am a man of results. You could tell me things for 30 and 40 years. You could tell me that. But if ain't nothing going down, if ain't nothing shaking, I'm going to start questioning that. And I'm going to start asking why. Why is this going down like that? Why is this going down that way? I'm going to question you, and I'm going to question you real hard. Why is this going down that way, brother? Why is this going that way, sister? And it's going to make me think twice. If there's no results, well, it will be results. Either it's going to change for the better or for the worse. Nothing stays the same. And now he's saying these same policies. Now, you have to understand what he's talking about. These same policies of Lyndon Baines Johnson, of giving them just a little bit to keep them satisfied. Don't forget, they're not going to try and give you stuff to get you over the hump. They're not going to try and give you stuff to help yourselves. What they're going to give you is crutches. And they're the crutch. And they're going to tell you where to walk. They're going to tell you how to walk. They're going to tell you what to do and when to do it. They're going to keep you. There's some people that if they cut off welfare right now, most people are out. And that's why people are running around. People say, welfare, that ain't a bad thing. You just want to hurt people. Oh, you people, you sellouts. So you think it's a wonderful thing for you to be in a position, if they cut off welfare today, you're through, and you have to keep voting for them in order to continue that? When you can run circles around me and other people, and these are a lot of people out there that are working, you don't want to achieve something that's yours? You don't want to own things? You don't want to have things? You want to continue to live in government houses, getting government money, eating the government cheese, and not being able to fend for yourselves? These are policies. These are purposely planned policies. They are breaking down the foundation of the black family, of all families really now, but really the black family, because the foundation is faith and family for black people. Take away their faith. Now their faith is liberal indoctrination. That's why Jesus is no longer in the picture. It is Obama. This is nothing but another attack on Christians. Then family. You want help? Get rid of that man. That's your husband? Get rid of him. Stay a single mama. And as a matter of fact, be a hoochie mama. Live recklessly. We'll take care of you. And if the man got something to say about it, we'll lock his ass up. That's what it's about. The black family gone. Every family. They're doing this, the same thing to the Latino community. The Negro Project continues. It's being pushed, and it's being pushed and pushed some more by people like the NAACP and President Obama. You know, the NAACP, the Negative Association for the Advancement of Corrupt Progressives, they're pushing to say if anybody try to stop blacks from aborting their babies, they will be labeled as racists. These are the times we're living in. Cory Booker, you're a real reverend. I got you. I got you, brother. I hope to have you on my show. You're a wonderful man. It's about time to really see a man of God do his thing instead of standing up for people who stand up for the Negro Project. You know, going to Planned Parenthood celebrations and like Obama saying, God bless Planned Parenthood. All right. If that's what you all stand for, fine. But Reverend, he's stepping out. And hopefully he can be a mighty change. A spiritual change. And we can get this country back going. Not just for black families, but for all families. Like it or not.